life into something that you can never own.
Hello Capricorn, so here is your reading for August 1st through about the 15th. And obviously this is a general reading, so take what works and what doesn't work just doesn't work. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say for you. Okay. One card for my Capricorns, please. One card for my Capricorns. Another card for my Capricorns, please. Another card for my Capricorns. And one more card for my Capricorns, please. Okay. And I need a reversal for my Capricorns, please. That's not quite yet. Reversal for my Capricorns, please. And I need your your recommendations for my Capricorns. One recommendation for my Capricorns. What is your recommendations for my Capricorns? Recommendations for my Capricorns. Okay. So, in your recent past position, you have the Queen of Swords. In your current position, you have Judgment. In your near future position, you have the Three of Swords. And in your reverse challenging position, you have the Ten of Pentacles. And what is recommended for you is the Three of Wands. Now, I kind of think, what I'm kind of getting here is, I think you learned something, because the Queen of Swords, she's like a truth seeker. She's very like unbiased judgment. She's very analytical. She doesn't get swept up in emotions or feeling. It's more like logic. So I have a feeling that you may have uncovered some truth, maybe a nasty truth, something that you weren't overly thrilled with. But I feel like this new knowledge has kind of brought about this judgment, enlightening moment for you. So now Judgment is all about, I call it this card of the zombies. It's the card of becoming a zombie. Now, obviously this card looks a little different than the traditional Judgment card. But in the traditional one, there's a person with like a bugle or something, some kind of like instrument. And there's people that are like standing up out of their coffins. And obviously, if you're dead and you're standing, you are the living dead. So you're a zombie. So it's almost like it represents going from one state of being and transitioning into another state of being. So, and obviously this is representing like enlightenment or new ways of thinking, or like a major thing, like a life changes or whatever. You're making radical changes, but it's for your betterment. It's for your greater self, greater good, everything like that. So, but I think with this, it's gonna actually bring some, I don't want to say some heartache, because you do have the Three of Swords. There's something might be like kind of a little bit heartbreaking in a sense. Now, sometimes I get this card and it doesn't necessarily have to represent something really major happening. It just represents maybe something, the way you're thinking or the way you're feeling at the moment, but it doesn't necessarily mean that a catastrophe is really going to happen to you. Sometimes I get this card for myself and it just represents something during that day, like I was upset about something, but sometimes we get upset about things and they never actually come to fruition. But I think with this truth card here, you kind of finding out some truth and having this awakening, I wonder if for some of you this could be that you found, like you might be breaking up with a partner, or you might be deciding to leave your job, or something kind of more major like that, I believe might be going on. And even though it is going to lead to you being better in the long run or you being happier, it's always a little bit tricky as it's going on. And I kind of think that's what's kind of happening for you. And now the Ten of Pentacles reversed here is all about like experiencing like financial issues, not feeling secure, incurring some debt. So it could be whatever is happening here, you now might be kind of, and I feel like the Three of Swords really goes hand in hand, because if you start kind of having problems, financial problems or monetary problems to whatever degree, it could be like, obviously you'd be upset about it to a sense. So I wonder if some of you are deciding to, let's say, like divorce your partner or kind of split up, and now you have to kind of go through this in a sense. But the positive thing is this is a card, what is recommended for you, and this card says keep going. So this card's all about looking towards the future, not to stop. Don't look in the past. Plan towards the future. So Spirit is saying that even though there might be some shenanigans, you know, that you might be having a little bit of a tricky time at the moment, you're not dead yet. Look towards the future, you know, keep it pushing, keep it moving, you know. So I think that's very positive. So I definitely think that's a positive outcome here. But let's delve a few cards more. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, card for my Capricorns, please. Card for my Capricorns. Okay, so these kind of came out separately in a sense, so I'm going to take these two. Okay. Oh, I like these two too. Okay, so before we get into, well, I'll say, Chameleon Spirit, act as if. White Raven Spirit, trust in the magic. And let's see what else we get, and then we're going to kind of smoosh it together. Okay, card for my Capricorn. Love, okay. And card for my Capricorn. Opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Okay, and let me get this one too. Cards for my Capricorns. Ooh, unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So this really could be that maybe things are not working out well in a relationship, or it could be like a work or a partnership or some type of family, friendship type of thing. But I do think this is something to do with like something that you're involved. It could be work though. Let me get another card from here too. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Okay, so retreat. Okay. Now, let's kind of smoosh it everything together. So retreat says it's time to disconnect from the world. Now, okay. So let's see what we got here. So we have all this funny business going on up here. You know? Something's going on. You're going to be kind of a little bit upset about it, but you got to kind of, maybe it's going to affect kind of like your finances or kind of whatever monetary situation you have, but you got to keep moving. Now, Chameleon Spirit says act as if. Now, I really love this, and I really love this with the opportunities card, because I feel like sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. Like if things are not working right, I feel like acting as if you have what you want in the end is going to help attract it to you. You're going to help manifest that. So let's say if you are kind of having a problem, you're separating from somebody, or you're deciding like you have to go in another direction. However this is, if you act, or if you think that you already kind of like have something better, or if you have to gain your independence or whatever it is, if you have that in your mind, like, and start like being that energy in a sense, that energy of like what somebody would be like, what would they do who's already attained the goal that you're looking to attain, I think that's going to help you get into that energy. So I definitely think acting of is as is, acting of if. I just make some stuff up over here. I create my own words sometimes, but I think that's going to help you get like the opportunities, have them come to you, because I definitely think this is saying like you got to keep moving, like you got to keep going towards your goals. So you might have like a little bit of a setback, there might be something that you're a little upset about, but you got to keep moving. Now, and White Raven Spirit here, trust in the magic, is saying that maybe something didn't work out or whatever's going on, like, because this is all about like having like an enlightenment as well, obviously, and like I feel that that's a very spiritual thing. Like you're kind of growing, you're expanding, you're kind of, it's like you're a butterfly. You're going from the cocoon and you have your wings and you're about to fly. So I think sometimes, and butterflies, they just have to trust that somehow they're going to fly. Like butterflies who's never flown before, when they just like get out of the cocoon and they like realize they have wings, they don't know what those things are. You know, it takes kids, human kids, it takes them how long to figure out how to walk? Deer are born and they just start walking. So I think these animals and this butterfly and these people or whatever, not people, because like it takes time for people to figure this out, but other animals like cats or whatever, they just know how to work. They just figure it out as they go and they trust that it's going to work for them. I mean, obviously like a butterfly has to really trust that he's going to be able to fly, because at least like a cat or a puppy, if they kind of fall, they're not that far from the ground. But a butterfly, he doesn't know where his cocoon has been, so, or how high it's up. Like he has to trust in the magic. So I feel like you just have to trust that whatever's happening is going to work for you, and somehow something positive is going to happen or come to you. Now with the love, I feel like this is saying that you got to love yourself. I feel like maybe love is going to come in for you, like if whatever's happening here, this breakup or whatever you're shaking up over here. But I feel like the enlightenment is all about also like really finding yourself and what makes you happy. And I think you do that through love. And if you're having a really rough time with this heartbreak, I really feel that this is kind of saying that spend time engaging in activities that you love. Like if you have a dog or you love your fish tank or whatever, like spend time with that. Watch your fish. Do something that you are really engaging in, that you love, and it's going to help you kind of like, sometimes we have to remember the little things in life. Like I get caught up on the big things all the time, and half the times those big things don't really actually matter, but I get fixated. But sometimes it's like, I don't know, like if you watch your cat or whatever and it's playing with a toy, it kind of reminds you, sometimes it's just the little things that are really what matters, you know? So I would say if you're having a little bit of a rough time, just kind of get in touch with something that you enjoy doing, and through love conquers all in a sense. And so we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, I do think that this could be, for some of you, a love situation, but for others, this could be, if you want to take it a step up, it could be like there's not enough work, there's not enough whatever in your job to keep this like partnership going for you, or you know, your work partnership or friendships even, or something like that, or even a hobby. Maybe the hobby is just really not working out for you and it's just not happening. So I definitely think this is kind of what this Three of Swords moment, and sometimes when we let go of things, you know, we get upset, you know, it's natural. And I feel like the retreat is saying it's time to disconnect from the world, and I feel like that's kind of going with this whole love thing. So you might just need a little bit of you time, a little decompress, you know, get a little you time and chill out, you know, put your favorite movie on or something, eat your favorite food, and just chill out a little bit. And don't forget to keep going though, because this is saying plan for the next step, okay? There's always another step to take. So let's get some inspirational quotes for you guys, because I love me some inspirational quotes. Okay. Some quotes from my Capricorns, please. Okay, so you have doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. And if your ship doesn't come in, swim out to it. So this is definitely saying right here, don't doubt yourself and keep it going. Keep it going. You know? And sometimes like this person, like he's going to have to walk to wherever he needs to get going. So you're going to have to take whatever action steps, plan and take the action to get to where you want to go. And act as if you already have it. Act as if you're already there. Okay, guys. So think of your question for the Magic 8 Ball. But first, let me do what Spirit of the Dish shall be with you in the upcoming weeks. Oh, we got the burger. So you got the spirit of the hamburger. Okay, and what else do we get for you guys? Let's see. Okay, so we have, so you have Pisces. So this could be somebody, not you're a Pisces. I think you guys are Capricorns, but so you might be a Pisces. You might have Capricorn in some other placement or whatever, but somebody could be a Pisces in this. Pisces could be important something. And then you have Libra. And then you have Venus, and it's all about love, money, powers of attraction. So you have like a lot of love stuff going on here. So this could be some type of issue in love a little bit, but it might be one of those situations that you get rid of one, love partner, and then the real one that you really are meant to be with comes along. So I like to think positive. So I'm going to think positive for you guys. And then this one is the nodes. This one is, I think it's the North Node, South Node. So it could have something to do with like a node, like these people could be in some kind of node of one of those nodes. Okay, so then let's see. We have the 4th house, which is all about home, the intuition, parenting, and children. And then you have the 10th house, which is all about social status, career, and aspirations. So, okay. And let's now find out what dinner and a movie does Spirit recommend for you in the next 2 weeks. What dinner and a movie for my Capricorns? Oh, you have Chinese and action films. Okay. Let's get a couple numbers and letters for you guys. So we have G, D, A, H, U, 3418. And we have passion, focus, and peace. Okay, guys. Now think of your question, and here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the world. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? It says, reply hazy, try again. Okay, guys, you got to think really strong. You got to really focus on that question. We're going to ask again. Okay, here we go. Oh, mystical, magical 8 ball, the mightiest ball of all the balls in the universe. What is the answer to Capricorn's question? As I see it, yes. The 8 ball has spoken. Okay, guys, I hope you have a wonderful few weeks, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.